They say every land has its monsters, and every monster, a hero fated to rise against it. In the kingdom of the Danes, there stood a great mead hall called Heorot. Its walls echoed with laughter, feasts, and the music of harps. But that joy carried far into the night and into the ears of a creature that hated all things human. His name was Grendel, a descendant of Cain, cursed by God, doomed to walk the earth in shadow. He was a hulking beast, taller than any man, skin like iron, claws like blades, and eyes that burned with hunger and rage. Night after night, Grendel crept from the dark moors and swamps to Heorot, and with each raid he slaughtered warriors where they slept, dragging bodies back into the mist. For 12 years the Danes lived in terror. Their king Hrothgar mourned. He had built Heorot as a symbol of strength and unity, but now it had become a house of fear. But word of Grendel's terror spread across the sea, and it reached the ears of a young warrior prince from Geatland, Beowulf. Beowulf was no ordinary man. Broad-shouldered, fearless, boasting of strength said to match 30 men in each hand. He gathered a band of loyal companions, boarded a ship, and sailed across the sea to Denmark. When Beowulf arrived, King Hrothgar welcomed him with hope. Yet many doubted. Could even this mighty warrior face the shadow that no blade could pierce? Beowulf, confident and calm, declared, "I shall face Grendel with no sword, no shield. For this monster fears no weapon. I will fight him with my bare hands." That night, a feast was held. The Danes drank deep, though fear gnawed at them. When darkness fell, Beowulf and his men lay down in Heorot, waiting for the beast, and then he came. The doors of Heorot burst open with a crash. Grendel stormed in, his claws dripping with death. His eyes glowed in the firelight as he seized a warrior and tore him apart. The hall shook with screams, but Beowulf did not flinch. He leapt forward, locking his arms around the monster. Grendel roared, a sound like thunder, a howl of rage and agony. He had never felt such strength. He tried to wrench free, but Beowulf's grip was unyielding, fueled by fate itself. The benches splintered, the walls quaked, as man and monster struggled in the hall. Grendel's iron skin turned aside every sword that struck him, but Beowulf's hands were no ordinary weapon. With a final surge, he wrenched Grendel's arm from its socket. Blood poured like a river. Howling, broken, the beast fled into the night, back to his cursed lair beneath the swamps. But there, he bled out and died. The Danes rejoiced at dawn. The terror of 12 long years was ended. Beowulf hung Grendel's severed arm high in Heorot as a trophy, proof of his triumph. But fate is never done with heroes, for in the darkness, another waited. Grendel's mother, fierce and vengeful, her wrath would soon fall upon Heorot. But that is another story. Like and subscribe so you don't miss it.